San Francisco Mayor London Breed has announced she'll stop immediately with a practice that's raising eyebrows and questions over its legality. This after an exclusive expose by our media partners at the San Francisco Standard. The Standard published an email chain showing Mayor Breed was making her appointees sign secret, undated letters of resignation. Supervisors who learned about it from the Standard threatened the mayor with legislative action this weekend. Joining us live now with more on this story and the fallout is Michael Barba, senior reporter for the Standard. Michael, thanks for being on the show. All right, we'll try to get your audio up, but seriously, this was a big bombshell and significant fallout after this, after you discovered these undated letters of resignation that Mayor Breed was having appointees sign. I'm going to ask our control room to show one of them. In the meantime, Michael, you tell us, I think this is one signed by Police Commissioner Max Carter Oberstone. What is the point of having this resignation blank check?
Well, the mayor's office says the point of having this resignation letter or these resignation letters is to make sure that people are not committing gross malfeasance or acting completely out of line. They say that these letters are kept so that they can be used only in the most extreme circumstances. I think another view on these letters is that they are used to keep people in line.
Is this common practice in the political world, and is it legal?
Still trying to figure out the answers to both of those questions. I do not believe that this was an isolated case, and the mayor's office has acknowledged that she has requested more letters than just this one. As for whether or not it's legal, the mayor's office says that the city attorney's office told them it was legal. At the same time, they acknowledged that, one of these letters would not hold up in court. For example, if the mayor's office tried to use it to boot someone from office and they were sued.
All right. How many appointees have had to sign them? I know you don't have the exact number, but do we have any sense, or at least can we judge from how long this has been going on?
Well, the mayor's office suggested in their statement that this may have been going on for years. I think they might have said 4 years. Right now, we know that Max Carter Oberstone, the police commission appointee, was asked to sign one of these resignation letters. I do believe there may be an appointee to the planning commission that was also asked to sign one of these letters, but I couldn't tell you at this point how common it is or widespread. The mayor's office has declined to answer my questions on that.
All right. We had talked about why this blank check, and you talked about some potential influence over the appointees. And I want to go a little deeper into it because you really learned this as part of reporting on the mayor's office and communications with Carter Oberstone, right? That's the police commissioner, and how he might vote on something that could have implications for the fate of the police chief, Bill Scott. I know it's very complicated, but give us the quick 411 on that.
Yeah, so the reason I learned about this was because Carter Oberstone was in a public spat with Mayor London Breed. She appointed him, and she would have preferred if he had voted to support her chosen candidate for president of the police commission. Now, Carter Oberstone did not support her chosen candidate. He supported an appointee to the police commission that was named by the board of supervisors. So that upset Mayor Breed, and she publicly called him a liar. That's what prompted me to file a public records request for the communications underlying that spat. And I found this resignation letter that is apparently part of a broader practice. Go ahead, I'm sorry. So
the supervisors are, some of them, quite outraged after finding out from your reporting that this has been happening. And I understand Supervisor Dean Preston wants to hold a hearing, possible legislative action to try to rein that in. Explain what's happening.
Yeah, so he's doing three things. He's going to be holding a hearing to find out the answers to the questions that you're asking me, which is how common this is. Mm-hmm. He also plans to introduce legislation. He's asking the city attorney's office to draft legislation that it's unclear right now what it would do exactly, but if this practice is illegal, I think what he wants to do is explicitly ensure that it doesn't happen in the future. And then...
Sorry, yeah. Michael, I don't mean to interrupt, but in the time I have left, I've got to ask you, what has been the mayor's response to your story?
The mayor has decided that she's no longer going to be asking her appointees to sign these resignation letters, these draft resignation letters.
And did she give you a comment?
Yeah, they said that they believe this practice is legal.
Okay.
Yeah, but that it wouldn't hold up in court, so they're going to stop it.
Well, thank you for continuing to follow up on this, and it was a pleasure talking with you to get the details. Thanks so much, Michael.
Thank you.
And you can check out more of the San Francisco Standard's other original reporting on their website, sfstandard.com.